Hi everyone, Andrea Simbrick here. So for this section or for this discussion, the client that I chose was a 35-year-old single female who was diagnosed with depression, anxiety, substance use and abuse, and borderline personality disorder. This is an actual client of mine that we were trying to get into DBT group and that we thought would be a good fit for the DBT group. So during one of the meetings I had with her after a recent relapse and a downward spiral that had been happening for, I would say, about 6 months or so, I approached her with the thought of the DBT group. So for this particular client, during our meeting, I brought in the DBT group leader who then explained the DBT group, what DBT meant, and kind of the group process for her. I found this meeting to be very beneficial, not only for myself to better understand the group, but also for my client who has some major anxiety about starting new things or just anxiety in general. So rather than just telling her when the group was and when she needed to attend it, I felt this meeting put her mind a little at ease to start something new, because in reality, she probably wouldn't have went on her own. So after the meeting I had with the DBT group leader and my particular client, my client and I scheduled our next visit. We scheduled it for about 30 minutes before the DBT group started. During this meeting I had with my client, we talked about the DBT group again, how this is going to be beneficial for her, and talked a little bit about how she was feeling about the group. I think that approaching it this way for this particular client was beneficial. I think it helped put her mind at ease and made her more willing to want to attend to the group. As mentioned in my bullet points in my discussion before, she was a little resistant when she started the group, kind of rolling her eyes, not really interested in participating in any of the activities, let alone the mindfulness. But once she fully participated, I think she was able to make great strides in her life and towards her goals. And actually, mindfulness is something that she practices daily now, because to start any of the DBT groups, we always did a mindfulness activity, and so I think that's something she really clung on to and was really beneficial for her. And so, like I said, this was an actual client of mine that we did this for, or got her into the DBT group, but in the end, I think mindfulness was the thing she took away from that and has really soared in her life and made great strides towards her goals. Now, don't get me wrong, she's definitely still relapsed and is still struggling with some of her substance use and all her other diagnosis, but one of her major coping skills is using mindfulness when she's feeling overwhelmed. So, thank you.